If you have been looking for help, if you are new to the ketogenic lifestyle and way of eating, this brief video review is for you. If you have been looking for what may be the best app that is said to give you instant access to a complete ketogenic guide, which also has more information on the keto way of life, this brief video is for you as well. This video will be a brief review of the Featured Keto Smart Complete Ketogenic Guide. Now, there are links below in the video description. If at any time you would like to go straight to the official webpage that you see on your screen, just click on those links provided below in the video description, so that you may see the Featured Keto Smart Complete Ketogenic Guide information more in depth, or follow along with me in this video, if you choose to do so. Now, when you click on the links provided below in the video description, you will arrive on the page that you see right here on your screen. We will briefly go over and touch on just a few of the main points of the page, points that we believe would be of most interest to you. So now, when you first get to the official page here that you see on your screen, you can see that the featured guide is said to be for you if you are trying to lose weight and feel great. Also, as you can briefly see here that it is said that the featured guide is said to include weight loss tips, keto foods, recipes, and meal plans, information on how to start, stay, and live the keto way. And also, it is said to be easy to read as well. Also, briefly here, you can see some of the places and platforms that the featured keto guide is said to have been featured on, as we briefly scroll here. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. In this brief video review, we are going to briefly touch on more of the points of the page, but remember, you can take a look at more of the information in depth when you click on the links provided below in the video description that will take you to the official web page that you see on your screen. So now, what we want to briefly touch on here is the portion of the page here that says that the Keto Smart lifestyle is said to be simple, stress-free, and effective. And you can see some of the description of this here as we briefly scroll. Just briefly take a look here as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. Now, what we want to briefly go over and touch on here, where it talks about getting instant access to the Keto Smart lifestyle and recipe guide. And we can briefly take a look at what is said to be included, and you can see here, it is said to include keto tips and boost weight loss, foods to eat on a keto diet, information on starting and adapting to a keto lifestyle, information on how to cure and control diseases with keto, and more information, as you can briefly see here as well. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. Once again, you can take a look at these details more in depth when you just click on the links provided below in the video description, so that you can visit the official web page that you see right here on your screen, and go over these specific areas carefully. So now, we want to briefly go over and touch on the portion of the page here that shows the bonuses that are said to come with your purchase of the featured guide. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. Also, take a look here, as it shows what are said to be some of the differences between the keto diet as opposed to a traditional diet, and the science behind the ketogenic diet. And you can get a brief visual of this here, as we briefly scroll through. Now, make sure that you take a look at the price of the featured guide here. Just briefly take a look here, as we briefly scroll through this portion of the official page here. Don't forget to click on those links below in the video description to go to the official web page that you see on the screen, so that you may see all of the information in more depth. Now, make sure that when you get to the official web page that you see on your screen by clicking on the links below in the video description, that you pay particular attention to all of the information that is presented on the page, to give you a better idea of what the featured keto guide may be able to do for you, and how you may be able to benefit from it as well. Make sure that you pay particular attention to what is said to be included and the bonuses that you are said to get with your purchase as well. Once again, we would like to thank you for watching our brief video review. If you have found that the information presented here in this video was helpful and insightful to you, be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. Remember to click on the links below in the video description to go to the official web page that you have seen on the screen in this video to get more information and see more, if you decide to choose the featured Keto Smart Complete Ketogenic Guide.